Welcome back to another episode. I believe this is episode 3. Right now I gotta say I played a lot of this in my free time yesterday. Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. The day I magically happened to have off, and I learned a lot about this game that I'm afraid brings my opinion of the game down. It's still a cool game. Don't get me wrong. I like the basic, fundamental physics properties of the game, but why can't it just be a game? Why is it gotta go into parallel worlds? And I'm not even kidding. Unfortunately, if you go far enough over through the walls, you enter a parallel world. Like, really, dude? That's your prerogative, was to make parallel worlds, and you can't get the alternative ending without going into a parallel world, because you have to pick up, is it 12 orbs or something? But there's only 10 orbs on a regular world, so you have to go to a parallel world to pick up extra orbs. I'm just actually baffled as to why. Also found out there's a lot of biomes where all you pretty much do is just walk around. It's not the best. I mean, some of it's cool, but I just can't get behind everything they went for, because I think it's largely irrational. Okay, well, I'm gonna die to Acid Boy here for sure. No. We will survive! Acid Boy is the one who will die. Oh no, there's a worm. I have worm protection, my friend. Stay away from me. I don't hurt worms. Okay, it's a flask. Good thing that's all I found this run, and not a single wand. Are you getting poisoned? I got poisoned too. How you doing? We're gonna be like friends or something. Oh, jeez. Well, that was my ineptitude. Now, let me just say, over to the left, there's a tree that you can climb up. It gives you a big wiggly egg, and if you go any further up, enemies spawn. But you can climb over the tree to reach, a glacier biome. You could also go over the dungeon to reach, a desert biome. A lot of it's just walking. There's no actual enemies that are spawned over there. So it's just pointless to actually be over there. You do get some orbs, but I can't validate that. You know? It's just, in my head, I think it's stupid. That it exists. It's cool, but you gotta put something else in there, man. You can't just have a biome and put nothing in there, then I'm just wandering through the biome. Alright, hello. I do understand wands a lot better now, by the way. That went really well. So I'm not really that confused on the wand part anymore. I didn't really want for this to occur, but let's dampen myself in water and see if I can squeeze in there. There's a wand. I guess I have to bomb. So we'll just bomb it. Put it in the cradle right there. There's probably a way around later, but I just wanted to get to it now because I kind of feel like I'm at that point where I would like to use a different wand. The moment I start the game, I want a new wand. The starting wand just doesn't do it for me, alright? So, I'm pretty sure, for my playthrough of this game, at least this isn't really a playthrough, this is more of a stress test, duh. I'm not going to care about getting all the orbs to get an alternate ending. I'm just gonna care about playing the game like a game, because that's just too much, dude. Is that gonna destroy the chest? That probably will destroy the chest. Let's see what we can do here if we do this. Because this explosion should be big enough to pop open the bottom of it. And then once that burns... Why am I burning? Excuse me? Was I burning the whole time? Acid Lake. Oh, come on, man. Don't do that. Alright, we got the chest. I did also learn if you don't kill any enemies for an entire floor, when you go to the Holy Mountain, you will receive a chest. Ah, yes. You who leaks acid. I guess it's not acid, it's more like toxic sludge. Can you just get it off me, please? Thank you. Yeesh. Ah, hello, sir. Oh, hello, sir. The bouncy projectile, let's look at the wand is incredibly good. So I think we're gonna put the wand over here. That was really good. So he does drop lava when he dies, which isn't that big a deal. You can kind of just float on top of the gold. And we have a lot of bombs, thankfully, to finding a second bomb wand. So I think this is prudent to get in here and open the chest. Let's get the money up there real quick. Spark ball with timer and unstable crystal with trigger. I don't think I've seen an unstable crystal with trigger, so we'll see what that does when we get to the Holy Mountain. For now, though, let me just wander. The epitome of this game is just wandering, pretty much. The collapsed mines, I think I've done a run where I went through the entirety of the collapsed mines, and I couldn't find anything really special about it, aside from the fact that it exists. I will say, though, I don't really want to die again. So I might just get the heck out of Dodge. I've been saying a lot too, because I'm trying to process my thoughts, my capabilities, what I'm able to do in this area. Let's see. Okay, we got a couple of creepy crawlies down here that didn't pass away in the explosion. One of them stuck in that wall still. I would prefer if you were to get out of there so I could obtain the gold. Oh, he died. Alright. Weighs 600 gold. Now, the chest, might I add, that you can get for not killing anything. I did it twice in my own time. I didn't get a single piece of gold from it, so I don't think it's that good. I got HP. I think if you're bad at the game, like I am, it could be good. What do we got? Electric torch, sea of water, circle of displacement, black hole are pretty good for getting to special areas, and delayed spellcast. I think I could use sea of water, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with me getting to the bottom of the lava lake. So instead, what I think I'm interested in is doing a black hole. And what I'll do is, I think black hole is too expensive for this wand, right? Yeah, it is. What about this wand? Yeah, it's too expensive for that wand, too. It's too expensive for all of my current wands. What do we got here? Crystalline Explosion casts another spell when someone comes nearby. Mana drain of 20. It's a projectile. It has a 400 damage explosion, a 30 explosion radius. This thing has a 60 explosion radius, so it's half the radius. I don't know what the 265 speed is. Projectile speed times 0.75. Interesting, so it increases projectile speeds? Or its own projectile speed? I'm not too sure. Let's put it on this wand for now. I think we want to replace the starting wand, but we got to find a better one to go with it. I'm not too interested in the other options here. So for this, no more shuffle? I don't know what that means. More love and stainless armor. More love, I think, means stuff has less of a chance of attacking you. I'm actually gonna roll this. No wand editing, you're crazy. Worm detractor. I'm not worried about worms. Fast swimming, I'm also not worried about. We're gonna roll again. Fire immunity, faster movement, and boomerang spells. You know, boomerang spells sounds cool, but with these bouncy bullets, I'm not that interested. I'm gonna actually take fire immunity. It's probably the most boring option there, but whatever. Alright, so the wand itself is 150-52, cast delay of 0.18, and recharge time of 0.6. So slightly worse than this in terms of cast and recharge, but it does have more mana and mana regen and capacity. This is simultaneously cast 2 spells. It's got energy sphere and fire trail, I'm guessing. Let's take it and see what it fires like. It looks like it actually just fires the energy sphere. There's no fire trail at all. Alright, whoever made this wand, you suck at making wands. How could you put this out on the market? I guess that's why it's down here in the sewers. I really like the attack that the wand has. The new one I just picked up, the energy sphere. But it kind of has a horrible fire rate. So I'm more into like a heavy fire rate type of build. At least that's what I've been seeing is pretty good. Because it's not that difficult to get heavy fire rate. We're immune to fire damage, so I'm not too worried about it. This guy just summons his big eyeball friends. And then goops you like a freaking Nickelodeon slime monster. I will explore around a bit more, I think. Well, let me look at the stats here. We got 210, 52. It could be really good to put energy sphere with a timer on this one. Energy sphere itself does high damage of 10. This is giving a negative cast delay. That's why it's making it seem like it attacks super fast. I could stick with this. This seems to be doing me some good work. I think there was something there that spawned improperly and the acid pool just dropped. Like one of these, but with acid in it. I definitely need a better spell on this. Alright, we're immune to fire damage, so we can sneak in here and grab this gold. I don't know if that means immune to lava, though. So, I also went, I believe in the last episode, I've gone to the mushroom biome over here. I went over there again. It's crazy. Definitely crazy. It's pretty insane. I made it through the whole mushroom biome, but I don't condone doing it. It seemed, again, like, unless you just want to get some possibly good wands, it seemed unnecessary. Let's put it that way. I think that's a worm, that screen shaking, but I haven't been able to figure it out. I just think it's a worm. The worms don't seem very hostile right now because I believe I have worm protection, so they don't mess with me. Which is smart, because I wouldn't mess with me. Punk. Alright. That was simple. That's not simple. That's definitely not in the background. I don't think in this game it's that hard to tell what's in the background and what's in the foreground, but I think there's times where I've been like, how is that in the background? So I just wanted to test it, you know, and make sure it wasn't fooling me. What is that? That's an electric stone. I've seen these before. So this was basically, if you throw it, it electrocutes things. Or maybe it makes me immune to electricity too? That's actually pretty cool if it does that. Don't blow these things up. They explode. That's why I said blow. Alright, let's recharge our water flask with some water that's sitting around. That's another thing I learned. You can refill your flasks. And yes, you can fill them with multiple things. So if you didn't want water in the flask, you could put acid in there. Go ahead and stand in the acid. Breathe it in. Breathe in the lava. Breathe it all in. I'm not getting that gold. There's just too many lava flies. Alright, can you chill out? It's like that freaking Tremors movie. Is that what it was called? Where the worms were going through the ground and, like, killing people? And they, like... I think it was called Tremors. They, like, felt the vibrations in the ground. Alright, hello, lava. Is this acid rock? It's definitely toxic sludge, but I don't know. I think for now, the exploration of this floor has to be halted. We can come back. Trust me. Let me get in the water here to get rid of the sludge that I got that's slowing me down. Let's look at wands. So, this wand has a really short cast delay, but a larger recharge time, which is a lot worse than this. The cast delay is better than this. The mana's better too. Alright, what do we got here? Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty okay on the mana front. It also casts one spell at a time at 7 capacity. This thing is already insane in terms of how many spells it can cast, but the recharge time is really long. And then this thing is pretty decent at both. It's 0.2, 0.2. One spell per cast, 9 capacity. Throws TNT. And TNT does not explode the same as the bombs. The bombs have a huge explosion radius. I'm actually interested. Let me test this here. If I take them all off, I just want to see. It's not terrible, and it's 10 damage per shot instead of 3. What is this? A spark bolt to cast another spell after time. The reason is because it's running out of mana. So how much mana does this cost? 5. That costs 10, and this costs 50. So here's the difference. This thing almost never runs out of mana. This thing eats through mana. And then you'll never see it again. So I actually think it's better off on a different wand. Maybe we can keep it here, but we just gotta fix how it doesn't work. Much lower cast delay, but gains a lot of spread. No, you need that. For sure. Interesting. So if I had them both on, does that fix it? Nope, it has a horrible, horrible spread. But why does it fix if it's like this? Weird. Okay, that gives it the fire trail too without the missing accuracy. Okay, now we're talking. Now that we've figured it out, let's go look at our perks. What do we got? Telekinetic kick? Yeah, I don't know about that. More blood and extra life. I've never seen extra life. I'll take extra life. It seems good for a bad player like me. Let's run with our fire weapon for now. So there is a way to get out of the ice caves. There's a way. If you go over to the right, you find the giant chasm that was a part of the bridge I crossed in the last episode. And you can just climb up the sides with that, with your levitation ability. And once you climb up to the top... Okay, that was horrible. Extra life saves me. Hello? Good sir. Thank you, extra life. I will write a letter saying thank you in the mail. You will receive it sometime shortly. Alright, I wasn't expecting this to be a part of the environment, but it is. Oh, they killed all the rats! They're not one of the rats. They're just lying to us to make us think that they're rats. They're the big rats who make all the rules. Rats! Live on, brothers. You don't gotta jump at me. So how's this wand? Insane cast delay. So it's gonna cast like everything instantaneously, but the recharge time is pretty long. It does have a really good max mana though. So what I'm thinking is, we're actually gonna take this over the bomb wand because we still have a bomb wand. So I'm not worried about it. And if you want to see what that insane castaway looks like, it's pretty much not going to be effective because this thing eats mana. Like, it's casting 3 of this. So it's 50-50 and 110 because of personal gravity field. So until we're able to get rid of personal gravity field, you're not going to be seeing much of that weapon. I will say that. So thanks to Fire Trail, we're able to infinitely, Hello? Really? It's not working as well as I thought. No, can we shoot it with this? We can. I want to get to the wand just to see. But the freaking... Ah! I had a feeling that was coming, and I was trying to get away. The explosion was a lot bigger than I expected. I saw the, like, ice particles going up, which kind of damage you. And then I couldn't get out in time. So I'm going to kick this in frustration as we go down once more, because it's only been 20 minutes. And I ruin another run where I get a wand that's really good. Let's do it. So the orbs too, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this. The first time you pick them up, they give you a spell, which I'm not sure if that unlocks the spell for future runs because I've never seen one of the spells show up again. There was Earthquake, Cement Building, Thunderstorm, Create Lava, and I think that's all I've unlocked. Thunderstorm I unlocked on camera. Earthquake was at the end of the desert on top of the pyramid, I believe. Yes, there's a pyramid. And then there's Create Cement was underneath. Is that diamond? No, it's just rusted metal. Create Pyramid was underneath the desert. I had a really strong run, so I was going through under the desert, and oh my goodness, it's like a looping biome that takes 6 years to get to the bottom. Okay, this is a really good wand too. We're gonna be using this. As you can see, the damage is absolutely insane. So, I like this weapon. Not this weapon, I like this spell. Other than those ones, I think that's about all I found. I know there's one in the pyramid. Or is there one in the pyramid or at the bottom of the pyramid? I don't know that. There's a beneath the pyramid, which is kind of a different biome to beneath the desert. Or maybe it's not. I don't really look that hard into that stuff. I mostly just looked into, like, what is up with the orbs? Like, were they just unlocks for future runs so you could have cooler spells? No, turns out they're part of the alternate ending. Which, I'm not gonna get into it, but you also gotta get like 5 spirit essences, which one of them is found all the way at the end of the desert if you climb this, what they try to make seem an infinite wall, and then once you reach the top, it just reaches an area called question mark, where you get the spirit of the earth, and it kills you because you don't have explosion immunity, and the spirit of the earth fires bolts out in 5 different directions, and those 5 different directions can actually be below you and hurt you and kill you. And then you're gonna cry and realize your good run was now ruined by picking up one of the spirits when you didn't even know how to get the freaking ending in the first place, so you had to Google it after that, and then you see how it goes. I'm not upset, you're upset. Dropper bolt. I could go with this wand. I mean, I'm not stressing that, but I would like to find something else. This is like all I've found. Oh, give me your gold, sir. My gold's not that high either. Last run was a bit of an exception. I got a lot of gold on this first area. We'll see. It's probably not gonna let me get to the collapsed mine from over here, but let me just test it. It's a pretty strong weapon for the collapsed mine, but I don't... Oh, he's got a good one. Give me that wand, sir. You're not allowed to have that. You're not a magician. You don't have your rope and cape flowing in the wind. Oh, is this the same one I had? It's kind of cool. So the difference with this one is the recharge time isn't that high. So because the recharge time is pretty small, or not small, because it's pretty long, you're seeing that delay. It runs out of spells to cast because there's only so many of them, and then it goes to a recharge. This one that I'm using though, it has 8.42 recharge time, so it's pretty much the same, just a slightly faster recharge time. And you're not really gonna see too much of a difference between them though. I think chili egg. I've never had that before. I like chili. So, as far as I could tell, throwing the eggs gives you like a familiar-ish type of enemy for a little bit of time, but not all the time are they nice, because there's a worm egg you can get on top of the tree at the start of the run if you go all the way over to the left and stuff like that. And the worm egg just spawns a worm. Not even necessarily a friend, because it will kill you on sight. Worm pheromone flask. You know, I don't want to be worm food, so no thank you. Alright, that looks to be about it. For the collapsed mine. Couldn't think of the word for some reason. I'd have to go back and loop around or find a new path. We're actually gonna leave this just because I didn't even use anything. So there's Rain Cloud, TNT, Sea of Alcohol, and Sea of Flammable Gas. That's hilarious. Actually sounds hilarious. I'm gonna take Sea of Alcohol. You're the better wand, right? Yeah, you are the better wand. How do you look with that? I actually think it's okay. Then what are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna Sea of Alcohol. And then you're gonna put a dropper bolt down. You're gonna blow up your own Sea of Alcohol. How's that sound? Alright, I've had the Luki mutation. You basically get legs and you become Dr. Octopus. Saving Grace, Wand Radar. What is Saving Grace? What is Saving Grace? If you die and have more than 1 HP, your HP is set to 1 instead. Alright. It's kind of like having an extra life that I'm just gonna throw away in the next 10 seconds, like I did with my extra life. Oh, hello. What is that? Gunpowder in acid? You're crazy. Alright. When I find an enemy that I deem worthy of the Sea of Alcohol, I'm gonna call it the Dead Sea. Get it? Because they're all gonna die. Probably I am too, but that's not the point. Once we get that, the Sea of Alcohol will light up in all of its glory. What the heck are you doing in the wall? Sometimes this happens too. They just spawn in walls. It's a little weird. Worms? Are you making that noise? That shindig over there? You can't do my Sea of Alcohol trick. That's for me. I think he was throwing oil though, not alcohol. Is alcohol not flammable? I'm not crazy, am I? Pretty sure alcohol is flammable. Well, we'll find out in a bit. I just haven't had a chance to use it. Sea of Alcohol goes below you. So it's more of like something you want to use when you're descending instead of ascending, like I'm doing right now. Which I don't know why I'm doing, to be fair. Hello, Steam. Got some freaking pollution going on in the cave. No one's gonna be able to come down here. There's too much CO2. All the oxygen's gone. What the heck is that? What is spitting the fire? Those bars. That must have been the wand he had. Alright, sir. I just want to see what the wand does. Oh. It's a fire portrayal. And what? What? Is the wand any good? It's worse than all my wands in terms of cast and recharge. And really mana too. Excuse me. But we're gonna take it in place of the starting wand. It's gonna return me. No, let me out. Dude, you're still alive down there? Holy cow, you're a man. That's what you are. Hello? Who's shaking the ground like that? God, the upstairs neighbors are so loud, man. They have no regard for human life. They just freaking stomp all over the place and make the earth shake. Water flask is 90% full. That probably brought it back to 100. Trying to think if there's any reason I should stay. Probably not, actually. Let's give it a go. What was poofing over there? I heard some poofs. What do we got? What do we got? I heard an alarm going off. Explosions. Nasty. Purple bombs. Has a really good spread. Is this like the melee attack? Will cast 6 spells at once? Yo. Nasty. And this has an insane cast delay, but it only has 4 capacity. Anything better than my current wands? Probably better than this wand. We can take all the spells off of it, so we don't have to worry about it. And then we could buy that, which is definitely better than that wand. And it has 7 capacity. So what are we going to put on that wand is the question, because I don't really want spark bolts. They kind of suck. What if you tri-cast a tri-cast? Does that do anything? And then, like, we're going to throw this on there. And we're going to throw Burning Trail? I don't know. What happens? Nothing? Alright, what if we do this? What is tri-cast supposed to do? Simultaneously cast 3 spells with low accuracy. Okay. I don't really need Burning Trail. We can put Burning Trail on this. That sounds interesting, right? It's a material, though. Oh, it only follows projectiles. Then we'll do it on that. That should be okay. We're gonna leave this wand. I think this wand's important for me. I just have no idea what I'm gonna do with this wand. So for now, we're probably just gonna do something like this. Alright. Yeah, I guess that'll have to be it, unless I want to buy another wand just to get a spell, which I don't think I do. We have Boomerang spells, Dissolve Powders, and Breathless. Breathless, I think, speaks for itself. I think Dissolve Powders also speaks for itself. I'm gonna re-roll. Telekinetic Kick, All-Seeing Eye, Gold is Forever. AKA, I think gold just doesn't disappear when you kill enemies. I haven't picked it up. I'm gonna take All-Seeing Eye because I really like being able to see things. Except I was not able to see that even with my All-Seeing Eye, so maybe it's just a bunch of shindigs. Sold it to me on a random site where they're like, All-Seeing Eye lets you see everything. Very cheap. This is how it works. Eyeball looks at things, sees. We have picture demonstration with photoshopped materials on the picture telling you how it works. Yep. You think this guy can get drunk from alcohol? Okay, I'm not liking this situation I've been put into. I'm requesting immediate evacuation. There's a worm. I'm falling. Hello, worm. How are you today? Kill this guy. He's gotta go. Ah! Is this just his guts? What the heck is wrong with you, sir? Sounds like a really bad beat to like a... Oh! He was building up some speed! I want to kill him. I think this guy gives you an HP up. I think it's a big worm. I think the big worms give you HP up. I just need him to, you know, finally... Don't run! No, no, no! Oh, baby. I was correct in my assessment. What the heck is that? That's just ice? Or that's a part of his body that fell down, I guess? Spooky. Did I get rid of the wrong wand? What's going on? You're still alive through all that? Oh, they're kind of immune to that. The explosions are pretty strong against them, but this is kind of weak. I don't have a good explosion. What do we got here? Oh, this is just a magic bolt. It does 2 damage? That's unfair. Why? If you say so. That was ice that little tickled me there. We got you. We can get down here into the wand, so I'm willing to do that just to see what's up with the wand over here. It's got Death Cross. I think Death Cross is bad. The wand itself would be better than all of my other wands if I wanted to cast a single spell, and only a single spell, because the recharge time on it is pretty good. I would also lose my bomb if I really wanted to take it. I should have taken bomb off of that wand. That way I could have had it, but that's a story for another time. We can always go back to the first floor, but I'm not willing to do that. I don't know. I don't feel it in me. So when you get hit in the air, you kind of just fall like a rock. Reminds me a lot of Neopis in that regards, because that's the one thing that really annoys me in that game. Yeah. You go sit in your toxic sludge and think about the things you've done. I see him coming. Don't get by those bullets, like the curving ones that they shoot. They do a lot of damage, sir. Like I said, they do a lot. It's like 33. See, I just wanted to show you an example so you were aware of how much damage that they can put out. Oh, he's got a sniper. Tactical backup over there. Dude, come down. I need you to come down here. That's dangerous for me. Alright, we got him. What about the American sniper over here? Where the heck are you? Wow, you were far away. Wow, he's so far away. I see the other one drowning. But there's another one over here. There's 2! He just shot his friend. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. Gotta stay away from everything. I'm at 1 HP now, thanks to, you know, that item. Oh! I didn't see the line! Excuse me, dude? Did you take your freaking laser sight off? Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Comment down below if you got anything you want to say. If you're not subscribed and you want to keep up with my content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.